Radio Caroline North.
Tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction.
We are celebrating 50 years of offshore broadcasting in the UK and the north of England. This was a radio station which was launched by Ronan O'Rahilly in 1964 off the coast of Essex. It sailed round the bottom coast of Britain and up to Ramsey Bay. A few months after it had launched, there were two ships. Radio Atlanta became Caroline South, and of course the MV Fredericia, which Caroline North was on board, became Caroline North, and of course it gave birth to Tom Lodge, Tony Prince, Daffy Donnellan, Jerry Super-Layton, and many, many more.
You got me.
Caroline North with State of Shock. The Jacksons at 12 o'clock. Brian Cullen gonna put you in shock with the old 60s hour right here at your Caroline North.
I keep it coolin', baby.
We're on CarolineNorth.com. We're on 87.7 FM. We are everywhere. We're on all sorts of frequencies everywhere all over the world. This is the legendary Caroline North coming back to celebrate 50 years ago from 1964 to 68 when we were on the air from Ramsey Bay with DJs like Baby Bob Stewart, Tony the Prince, Mick Loves It, Jerry Super-Layton, and all of those guys. And of course, Led Zeppelin were only a twinkle in the eye of their creators, but they're back. The legendary rock group Led Zeppelin have unveiled two previously unheard recordings ahead of the reissue of the band's first three albums in June. So just look forward to it, because it's just an early version of the famous song A Whole Lot of Love are among dozens of tracks which the band will officially release alongside the reissues. I am looking forward to that in the sunshine today on Merseyside, Caroline North. Gorgeous day on Merseyside, listening to Caroline North. Everybody who's tuned in right now, hi, hello. My name is Enda Caldwell, Enda W. Caldwell. Where did you spring from? I'm an Irishman, to be sure. What are the top 50 telltale signs that you are getting old? What, that this music is too loud? Well, we're going to reveal that before noon today, and a whole bunch more. Plus the 1146 Club, get it in. Tell us who you are, where you are, what you're doing, where you're listening around the world. Caroline North Studio at gmail.com. Email now or text us.
Brand new cars from £159 a month.
Oh, I still can hear. I can hear.
There are 50 signs that you're getting too old on Caroline North. One is that the music is too loud. No, it's actually, the number one is, well, I'll tell you in a bit in a while. One of them is forgetting people's names. Hey, I'm 39. I can never remember people's names. Hating noisy pubs. Losing your hair. Oh, don't look at the webcam. You'll see the back of my head. Saying, in my day, in my day, when I were a lad, and then you don't know any songs in the top 10. Actually, can't actually think of any songs in the top 10 myself. Anyway, groaning when you bend down. And, yes, getting more hairy. Your ears, hang on, let me check my ears. Ooh. Eyebrows, nose, nasal hair, face, all that hair. Those are signs that you're getting too old. Let's just have fun. Caroline North. You could do it there from Lime Street Station. Take the last train to Clarksville after you've visited us here on Canning Dock at Caroline North. We're here on the Planet Bar Lightship. Come down and see us today. We're open between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. to the public, like Robert Bell from Cambridgeshire, who popped along. There's a song for you from the Monkees on the last train to Clarksville. Coming back in a moment with Paul Hardcastle from the 80s.
Caroline North weather with the Cellar Bar on Hockenhall Alley, Liverpool's best-kept secret. Book your private function now. Find out more at clubcellarbar.co.uk.
16 degrees the high today in Merseyside. Times of clouds and sun with a passing shower tonight. Overnight low of 8 degrees. 20% of chance of precipitation and thunderstorms. Let's hope it doesn't rain. You keep coming around, knocking at my door. Now I just won't answer. I've heard it all before. What a great line. Here's Paul Hardcastle, and don't waste my time. Caroline North. Alright, starting at the top here is a tuner, which is tuned to 87.7 FM, which we are broadcasting from the Wirral, and 20 watts, which is throwing back lovely over here, beautifully. And over here is our link, studio link, right over to the Wirral, and then the little compressor, which is just pumping up the desk output just before it goes into the gorgeous, beautiful Optimod, which we love, and I sleep with under my pillow each night. Caroline North at carolinenorth.com at 87.7 FM locally here on Merseyside. I'm Enda Caldwell, just being predictable, playing Tony Blackburn's theme tune now. Just, you know. Well, we do listen to him every Saturday on that other radio station as he plays some Pam's jingles, which is great. We had Pam's jingles, Radio Caroline North had some Pam's jingles, and they had some original jingles made. It's all about carolinenorth.com though on this one, celebrating the big radio station that broadcast off Ramsey Bay from 64 to 68. You all remember it. How many million listeners did they have? Susie Hesketh emails, says, hi Enda, to Caroline North Studio at gmail.com. Good morning Enda, can you play me a tune please? And Jeff Badham, he also says, hi Jeff, my good friend. He says, thank you and the rest of the guys and Terry Linane here for giving us 4 weeks of reminiscing and great music. I wonder if I can handle Caroline closing down again. I was only 19 the first time around, and Gary Stenig has been in touch as well. It's been a pleasure, Enda, listening to you again and every day between 9 a.m. and noon on Radio Caroline North. I'm going to miss hearing you on air as well as Radio Caroline North itself. I've been reminded just how a DJ you are. How a DJ? Maybe that was good. But the word is not here, so I'm just a DJ. How a DJ you are. How a DJ am I. Well, and how a radio show should sound. And that's in big block capitals, should. Thank you for keeping me entertained these past months, mate. Well, for the past month. And Simon Collins says, glad you got it sorted. Audio is superb. Here in Boston, Massachusetts. Boston, Massachusetts. Half Irish place in the United States of America. CarolineNorth.com. I used to listen to Caroline before going to school all the time. Lived in Upton on the Wirral. I started listening in 1964 when I was 14, which is interesting because when Atlantic 252 launched in 1989, I too was 14 years of age listening that time around. Let's do an 1146 Club song for Sharon, Sue, Dave, Mark, Dara, Adele, Barry, Helen, Melissa, and Jenna, and Emma, and all working at the Harbour Leisure Club at Crown Plaza. The 1146 Club song goes to you. Thank you for keeping me clean for the last month on Caroline North. Let's do a country song, the Harper Valley PTA. Jeannie C. Riley, Caroline North.
I want to tell you all a story about a Harper Valley widowed wife. That day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA.
Caroline North at carolinenorth.com and around the world, 87.7 FM from the Wirral right into Merseyside. Michael Poulter says, hi guys, I can only listen online as I live in Frinton-on-Sea. Best wishes, Michael Poulter. And Barry Moffat says, hi, living in the Preston area, listening online at carolinenorth.com. Jim Behrens, known as Jim Veldkamp on the Ross Revenge. Well, thank you so much, actually Jan, not Jim. It would be Jan, wouldn't it? Great to bring back Caroline North for Liverpool, and the FM signal is not as powerful enough to reach Vlissingen in the Netherlands. No, it's not. We would need something on 538 or something like that. 538. Oh yes, volle kracht. Full power ahead. Tony says, I'm unable to pick up your FM signal here in West Norfolk. Why not try tuning us in on North Norfolk Digital? Perhaps they're relaying us today. Everyone else is. P.S. I listened to Caroline North back in 64 as it sailed from Frinton to the Isle of Man. So there you go. Right, I've got one commercial break, then a great song from an 80s artist together with one of the big Caroline superstars in a moment.
Looking for that authentic gift for someone special in your life?
Caroline North, carolinenorth.com at 87.7 FM, all over the song. I'm Enda Caldwell. No, all over Merseyside. Or is it all over the song? It doesn't matter. I was watching BBC 4, some of the great documentaries that they do, and one of them was about Dusty Springfield. My mom and dad and myself were just enthralled by just her legendary status, and she was just creme de la creme. And of course, with the Irish roots, we love the woman. So there's one for Dusty up there listening to us in Caroline North. And thank you for the entertainment. I will do it one more time on Caroline North. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, be there at B Square. My name is Enda W. Caldwell. Walter's the middle name. I know. Good luck. And carry on, Caroline, it says. We will. And Per Eriksson, dear radio friend, Per Eriksson says, I have a recording of my many friends, a strange hobby. He says, I enjoy listening to short and medium wave radio stations from all over the world. Joek van der Galien, I'm getting all of them today. He's requesting a QSL card. And also, dear Radio Caroline North, hear a reaction after reception of your station relayed by station Merlin on shortwave 6280. And ding, ding, ding to you. Going to play a song for the sunshine today by two guys I met in, they were in the Olympia in Paris in 2007. And when I interviewed them, I said, do you remember Radio Caroline? They said, we do. And we also remember listening to Luxembourg, Radio Buxom Girl, way back. And listening under the sheets to La Belle Lady Marmalade because, of course, BBC had banned it at that stage. Yeah, there you go. Lovely fella, Kurt Smith, a gentleman and a scholar. Right, I'm Enda Caldwell. I'm out of here, off for lunch with the Cisco Kid. And I don't have a sound effect now, to go skedaddle, but thanks for dropping by, mate. Play this with you. Everybody wants to rule the world. Tears for Fears on Caroline North. Have a great day.